so significant.
You're right. George, what do you think? How big of a blow potentially is this for the former president and his adult children?
It's essentially the equivalent of the corporate death penalty for the Trump organization in New York State. And the reason for that is the statute that was invoked. It's called the Martin Act. It was enacted 102 years ago, and it is an extremely powerful weapon that the state can use against fraudsters. And it's powerful for a number of reasons. One is it doesn't require proof of fraudulent intent by the business or its CEO or any of its officers. And it doesn't require proof that the false numbers that are cooked up in the business are actually relied on by anyone. It's enough that the numbers kept on the books, whether the company be publicly traded or a private corporation like the Trump Corporation, it's enough that the numbers be false. And here, as Laura accurately pointed out, there was no dispute that the numbers were false, and substantially so. And in fact, the Trump's defense, which isn't a defense under the Martin Act, was, well, nobody was going to rely on this because we basically said nobody should rely on this because, essentially everyone knows I'm lying because I'm a liar. I mean, that's a little bit tendentious, but not far from the truth. The other aspect of the Martin Act, and that's which is the most important piece of what happened today, is that it provides for extraordinary remedies, even in the civil context. And that those remedies include basically the stripping of the ability to do business in the state of New York and the ordering of the dissolution of a business doing business in New York. And that's what the judge did today. No matter what he finds in the damages phase of this trial, the Trump organization is out of business. And that's not good for Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge